So to summarize from the beginning in terms of, so none of you feel like you have to run to the lab and screen yourselves for celiac, based on our data, I really don't think we need to necessarily be screening everybody. But if you have unexplained infertility, I think it might be worthwhile, honestly, at this point, to be throwing it into LabWorks. It's something we're probably going to start having a conversation about in FCM with our clients. Like, let's just do it. We do remove gluten in our accelerator process for 3 weeks. And so judging by how you feel with that might be another sign of like, hey, let's put it back in and do the testing, just to see if you notice big changes with that. You never know. There's also so much, this is the last thing I will say too, from a gluten intolerance perspective, but the hard part too, especially here in North America, is our bread is not just like 4 ingredients, right? Like our pasta is not just pasta. There's a lot of other ingredients in there. And so there's something to be said. If you've traveled to Europe, and I say it every time we go to Europe, and I hear clients say it all the time, like, I can go to Europe and eat whatever I want. I can eat all the bread and pasta and pizza I want, and I feel fine. And it's often because, like, yeah, the quality of our wheat here is just like not that great, right? And so that might be it. It might not have anything to do with gluten. It might just literally be our food system is failing us. So there's a lot of different options. I don't want all of you thinking that you have celiac disease if you have unexplained infertility. 6%, right? Like, that's not a really big number, but I think it's worth having a conversation about in certain situations. And unexplained infertility with no other answers, if you have known gluten issues, like, let's talk that through and see if it's worth doing the testing. Same with your partner. Like, originally I was very hyper fixated on this as a female issue, but yes, we don't have a ton of male data. However, there's something there, right? So perhaps we need to be screening it in both of you. I think that we need more research. And unfortunately, I don't know if we'll get it, but I hope we do, because I think this is something that is affecting more and more of our population. I actually wouldn't be surprised if 1% was higher, simply because we are testing more. 10, 20, 30 years ago, if someone came in with bowel issues, what were we telling them? You have IBS, right? We weren't screening them for celiac. And now we're a little bit more careful, I think, in that instance, and we are catching it more. I don't think that it's more people have it now. I think that we are genuinely just catching it more by doing more screening. So hopefully that helps.